Alright, so, how are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. Couple things I want to talk about. One, I fucking dyed my hair. As you can see, you'll probably see this in a newer video than what I'm filming right now. But if it looks shit today, it's because I haven't washed it, because I'm trying to get all the fucking, you know, you need bleach it, and you gotta get like the fucking oils and shit, like all the natural bullshit. I don't fucking really know that much about hair, I just know I wanted it a lighter colour. But basically, I'm working on some music, man, so I'll show you what I've basically got going on. I've been recording my drums. I've already recorded a little bit of me doing the drums, but basically, this is how I set my projects out when I do like an EP or, I guess it's an EP. I've got like 3 tunes at the moment. There's one here, that's because I wanted to try doing something in 3/4. As you can see, I've changed the fucking time signature there on Logic. But yeah, these are my scratch tracks. This first track here that I'm making bigger now, and I'll just make this smaller for you so you can see what I'm on about. These are my scratch tracks, so these are just like the you know, tempo demos. Basically, they're perfectly in time, and it's just the guitar and the bass, just done like in Logic, and then I bounce that. And then that's the scratch track, and then what I've got here is I'm doing the drums. So this is all just the drums to literally the songs. To literally the songs. Wow, that was the worst poorly spoken sentence I've ever said. But yeah, that's just literally how I set it out. As you can see, it changes tempo here. This is how you change tempo in Logic, if you've not seen that before. It goes along, obviously, like I said there, it looks like it's fast, but it's actually in 3/4, so it's not really that fast. It's just, well, it is sort of, you know what I mean. It just affects the overall BPM number because it's not 4 per bar. But anyway, I've got like one more tune to properly do, and then this one. I don't know if I'm actually going to use this one because I've not got any words for it, and I'm tempted to just do like a really short, like 3-piece EP. Just to add something, because obviously I've not long released Mirror Image, which had 8 tracks on it, and I just think it'd be nice to put something else out just before I get really busy with like uni work and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully film a bit of the drums getting recorded on this here Roland kit. Just going straight into my interface, into Logic, just like that, and then yeah. Then after that I'll show you how I record the bass and show you the guitars, and I'll do like a little tiny, like, you know, maybe 20-minute, half-hour sort of documentary thing, kind of like the big one with Callum and Jordan in, but just me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit, and it's just gone really fucking dark. Ah! Alright, so this is how it stands at the moment. You've got those first 3 tunes I talked about. I've just done this one, and then this one. Like I said, this one might not stay. I might remove this and just have these 3. But it depends. If I can come up with some cool stuff to go on this one, then I will leave that in and just do a 4-track EP. But if not, it'll just be these 3, and just be a really little one. So yeah, all the drums I think are done. I think I'm going to give a listen to them now and basically decide if there's anything I want to change or if that's going to be it. And then I'm probably going to get some fucking food, bro, and then look at recording some bass or doing some other crap. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Bastard! That's annoying. Keep psyching myself out, I'm just not playing. Bitch! So this is what it looks like now that I've recorded all the basic bass parts pretty much. So we got your scratch track here, which I've already talked about, the drums, which are all there, and then this bass track now, which goes all the way along. And I've changed the colours of these so that I can see what's basically happening. I just want to glue some of these drop-ins together, and then that'll basically be it for now. And then I will likely, my next step will likely be to just check over all these parts, make sure I'm happy with all of them, and then I imagine I'll be up to recording guitars after that point and finishing my lyrics off and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what it's saying at the moment, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so here is a bit of a second instalment for you, I guess, with regards to the EP and that, so I'll show you how it's getting on. I haven't actually recorded anything new yet, so it's still just the bass and drums. It won't let me zoom out, but it's fucking there. And I'm just trying to sort out some sounds for the first guitar part I'm doing down for Penny Change, which is a tune that I've done with Susanna's before, but I'm just re-recording it for myself. So far I'm on the Soul Food, which is like my bluesy drive, just to give it like a bit of a push. So it's like a push clean with a bit of a, it adds really nice top end, I think. I'm really a big fan. And then a bit of delay, and then the Angel Wing chorus, and I'm just trying to set them up so they kind of work with the tempo and everything. But yeah, I'll show you what it sounds like in a second. Nice. So yeah, this is basically what I'm working with. This is my Chapman that you've seen about a million times before. Bitch! I keep making stupid mistakes now. I was doing well before, so that's some bullshit. Alright, go on, so this is what it's looking like at the moment. That's penny change, the rhythm guitar part. I'm likely going to go over just a couple of bits in the chorus. I feel like I can come up with like, well, I have come up with actually, an alternative part that's like, well, it's playing the same thing, but it's slightly different, and I think it'll reinforce the whole riff and make it a bit heavier and all that bullshit. Another thing I want to do is I need to glue together all of these regions. Just for OCD's sake, because it kind of annoys me when I don't. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a bit. And so here's another thing I haven't actually shown. I should really do a full video on this, but as it's just a case, I'm not really like massively inclined to. But this is my fucking bloody huge guitar case, courtesy of Enki. They didn't send it to me or anything, obviously we bought it, but it's bloody ridiculous. I'm not even far enough away to get the whole thing in the shot, but this has got like my Les Paul and my Strat in at the moment, so I think I'm going to try out the Les Paul on this next bit and see how we do. It's fucking a ball ache to get out there, as you can see, but I mean that's alright because I know it's fucking snug in there. Obviously the Strat's still in drop C, so I'm not going to be able to use it for this unless I completely change the part that I'm playing, which I might do if I have time and I can be creative enough. I might do some mental drop C shit at the same time as playing in standard, and then it'll be like some crazy shit. But yeah, I can't really sign this off because I'm fucking holding the guitar and the camera at the same time. But yeah, it should be decent as Les Paul. Bang bang. So yeah, I'm going to try and get this recorded and see what that sounds like. Nah, that's not gonna flow, man. Maybe. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to do it again with a bit more gain so that you can actually hear the fucker, because I felt like I clipped once and I just turned it down way too much, so... it works though. It works. Wanker! Alright, so it's time to get some more fucking recording done. Yeah, and so I've just yesterday put some new strings on this puppy. I put 10 to 52 on the Les Paul. So I may or may not be re-recording some of the bits I've already done with this, but that's not really too much of a ball ache. Just want to get that nice brighter sound on it, because it is with it being a Les Paul and obviously P90s. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking put my shit away while I'm trying to film. With it being a Les Paul and obviously P90s, it's a bit dark. It's warm and dark, but I reckon with the new strings and just some nice tone sculpting, it'll sound nice. So let's get this bad boy on. And one final thing before I actually do start recording, this is what the project is looking like at the moment. So, right. So yeah, that's all my drums, you know about that. That's all my bass, which I've actually re-recorded. Yeah, I think I've re-recorded that since I last showed you. All my rhythm guitars, which you see videos of, and then this is all the Les Paul. Oh no, that's my other ML3 track, and then this one at the bottom is the Les Paul, which is what I'm going to re-record now, and then hopefully record some bits for it for these two as well. Why do people always ring me while I'm trying to record? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, so I've done all the guitar tracks that I'm planning to do with my Les Paul, basically all the lead parts for now, unless I obviously think of any more that I want to do. I've just had a listen through on the speakers, because obviously I recorded with headphones, and yeah, it's sounding good. So this is what it's saying at the moment. Obviously we were down to like here before, and then now I've got all this shit. I need to choose a colour for that shit as well. Alright, so here's another update for you. Basically, it's early in the morning, I've not even loaded up the project yet, but I'm just going to be going through some of, I need to actually see, some of me lyrics and crap for this. This is my plethora of notebooks that's got all my words in. So I'm going to be going through that when I open the project up, but for the time being, I'm just going to be scranning my noodles off, and I've got some like university-based phone calls and emails to be replying to, so I'm going to get on with them, and then eventually hopefully get started on finalising my lyrics and doing my vocals essentially. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Alrighty then, so I've returned, I've finished all my lyrics, they're all in this little, basically I've got fucking, if you want an insight into how my writing lyric wise process goes, that was the worst sentence I've ever said, but hey, focus, don't start fucking with me now, camera. I got like this book, I got that from the fucking staff the other day, so that's just a piece of crap notebook. And then I basically do rough ideas in like, that's a drawing, I do rough ideas in like ones like these, so there's some rough ideas, and then basically once I've finished and I'm happy with it, I'll normally jot it out on paper, so you can see there's some paper, just normal lined paper there, and then in this fancy one goes all my actual finished ones. Some of these are covers where it's like, I knew I was going to be doing them like acoustic or stuff regularly in the past, so I've jotted them down. So like there's that's that first one with a cover, and then these are songs. There's Penny Change, which you'll see soon, that's quite an old one, so it's near the front. These are songs I don't do anymore, there's two covers that I was doing. That's Honey I'll Be Home Soon, which is on my YouTube, you can go see that. And these are some of the, there's Mascara Tears, which is on Spotify already. Lost for Words, another one, and then the other one. So that's all four of the songs that are on here and now in there. And I'm actually well chuffed because I managed to come up with lyrics for the end tune, which I mentioned at the start. I didn't know if it was going to have lyrics or just be an instrumental thing, because it's only like it's just under 2 minutes long. It's just a little short blast. But basically, what I'm up to at the moment is I'm just looking at Lost for Words, and basically in the verses for Lost for Words, this is the second tune. I'm going to try and get done like a little call and response sort of thing, because I've got this thing with the vocal where it kind of just plays off, basically the chords are like, they'll stay on one chord for like 2 bars, and then there'll be a chord and a chord, and that's the 4-bar repeat. So basically I'm doing like a call and response thing, I think, so I'm just going to work out some licks to go in the parts where I'm not singing. So obviously ML3, I'm just going to listen through, work out some shit, probably lay some stuff down that may or may not get re-recorded, so we'll have to see. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. And then I want maybe. Yeah, that could do. That's shit! I forgot how to play guitar apparently. Might be a bit difficult to get this double track right with the difference in scale length in this guitar, but I'm going to give it a go regardless. Let's see what we get. It's naughty, but I want it differently. I might just do the last bit. Yeah, I'm just going to do that bit. I forgot to turn the volume up on my guitar! What do you mean? I think that'll sound nice. Alrighty then, so this is whereabouts I'm at right now. That's the 4 tunes. Obviously all your guitars there. This is some oohs, literally just some ooh singing that I got on the go. There's my swell, which is a reverse cymbal. That's going all the way throughout pretty much, just at any point where I feel like it needs it. That sounds like this. Oh, I've not got my speakers on, so you can't hear. So there's no point. The reason I've not got my speakers on is because I'm just about to finally go through and record the vocals at this here Rode NT1A, which is the condenser mic I've been using for a good couple of years or so. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to start tracking the vocals and see how we go. She looks in through the window. She's been changing her mind, left out in the rain. Get an infinitely better take than that if I just put my fucking mind and my balls to it. That's shit. That's dreadful. That's the worst I've ever sung it. Come on, Ed. As the night began to fray, I saw the night had turned to day, and I was lost for words. Living in a paradigm where I want it all the time, and I'm lost for words. That was way fucking better. That was way fucking better. I reckon I can do much better, to be honest, so I'm just gonna fucking delete that bullshit. Let's actually get in the fucking zone, lad. Voices in my head saying better off dead. Why did I take the piss? Am I alright? Right, I'm losing it. Voices in my head saying better off dead. Voices in my head telling me it's just a game. It's been a long night trying to light my cigarette, and the wind is blowing, I can't ignite the flame. That's probably the best. That's actually sick. Not to suck my own dick or anything, but fuck me. I thought that would sound shit. Right, as the knot began to fray. Oh yeah, baby. So what's it gonna be? That was, I didn't get the so in there at all. Fuck that. Now I've got to wait like another 4 bars. Into my life. Yeah, it's right. I reckon I can perform it better. So what's it gonna be? It's been a year and 6 months since you walked into my life. I might have to do some surgery on that because the first bit was really good and then the second bit was shit. So catch me in your stare. Ah, wanker XD. So catch me in your stare, I feel it in my veins. Would you sing me a prayer? Would you tighten the reins? You should just be aware how I always want more. So I'll be waiting at your door, just like all those times before. What's my second verse saying? Tell you what, I'm just going to try to go into it, and if I fuck up the flow, then I fuck up the flow. That's going to be not what I meant to do at all. I might have to just do it with the click, you know, on a level. Which I haven't been doing because I prefer just to be able to flow with it, but I need to know where I come in, so. I breathe you in. See, that's not how it's meant to go, is it? Let's just work this out a second. I breathe you in. You fill my lungs. You spill your blood. Near or far, What's the note I'm trying to go for here? Would it be a low F? F. Ding. It'll be an F, won't it? Right, let's just fucking try it. Alrighty then, so if you've made it this far, I have basically finished the full 4-song EP. So there's my drums, bass, rhythm guitar, leads, there's all my vocals here, there's some other bits down at the bottom, and basically I'm going to be posting this at some point. I've just bounced yesterday Penny Change in its entirety, so my plan is I'm going to go ahead and start mastering that. I'm not going to film my mastering chain just because you can't really expect someone who masters stuff to just show you their mastering chain. But yeah, I'm not going to film that. I'm just going to master it and then it's going to get posted basically, and you'll hopefully see the release dates and all that shit about soon. So thank you very much guys for watching this video. I don't know how long it's going to end up being. I've just been filming whenever I record some stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bitch!